Hey everybody, what's poppin'? We're here with the new Future Box deck from Paradox Rift, tackling the emblem event going on right now. I'm really enjoying this deck so far. It's a little bit wonky. Has a lot of weird tools like Iron Crown right here. You're able to do either 0 to 2 energies it takes. Now it takes 1. We attach the capsule, which also adds another 20 damage to it. That's a new item that came out this set as well. You see me boasting the lady that can help for some healing, can put some right numbers for yourself, and it does help me out right here as well. Because instead of us being at 90 HP, where we immediately lose to Lucario Mega, we actually live it, and that's exactly what happens. So now we're looking for the Boulder. Boulder's the big boy in this deck. We get that nice 2 draws, and we actually find the Boulder as well. Everything is panning out perfectly. The thing that I really like about this deck is pretty much the versatility in it, because Iron Valiant helps you attack sooner, Boulder hits big, Crown hits just based on your opponent's bench, and Leafs has the nice surprising 50 damage or potentially 120. So good all-rounder kind of aggro deck. I really like it. It's a very fun and rewarding deck. Nothing super duper complex, but it is very fun. But they send out the Koraidon, they discard their Pokeball, and we're throwing in the other crown. So hopefully looking for the second one. I do have the Rocky Helmet as well. That's another perk of using this build, because you can kind of throw away your Iron Crown. If you can only hit for 10 or a little 30, at least you're able to put on extra pressure with that Rocky Helmet. So they take the 20 damage regardless. So I'm going to attack there for 50. They're probably looking for a nice heal. And what we're looking for is just the win. Because honestly, we swap out right here, we get the Cyrus, and that should be the first dub. Throw out the Hitmonchan. But overall, I hope you guys are enjoying this set so far. This set has been really rewarding overall. A lot of new options. We have the Future Box, we have the Koraidon. Sleep Scam got a little bit adding the Espeon, making it even more prevalent, even more nasty. Not liking that part. But overall, I think Paradox Drive has been pretty amazing. I have another video planned already. I'm just gonna throw out there, I got second place at a tournament with something pretty unexpected. So I'm very excited to talk about that another time. But second game, we have the Boulder leading. Nothing wrong with this one either. But they throw out the Darkrai, so it's looking to be many things. Darkrai sort of goes in several decks. We're going to draw the 2 cards looking for the Valiant. We do have the first Valiant. I throw out both Mons. I only need 1 more Valiant. I think I'm going to hold on to this Stadium. JK, I guess not. But I have a very primed hand. I only need 2 energies, and I can just instant knock out this Darkrai. Let's see if we can make it happen. They throw out the Rocky Helmet and Copycat. Good thing I actually put out that Stadium, because they would have +1. But this time around, they weren't really able to get anything at all. I draw another Stadium. I don't need that. So we're just going to shuffle up a little bit, get that +1, get that Pokeball, get the second Valiant, and this second game is also just looking amazing. So they end up getting another Mon. They hit me right there. Now we're kind of praying for the lady. Lady would help out quite a lot here. So we're actually going to just attack. It's kind of weird that they use Field Blower on the back row. I think that was probably a misclick. Is what it is. We're going to take that first KO. and we have our bench ready as well. Pretty happy about things. They're gonna copycat, look for something, get the Pokeball. And yeah, this deck is able to put some work in, even with previous contenders like Zoroark. Zoroark has had a very good showing in the beginning of the set as well, and towards the end of last set. But we're just gonna get on in there. 140 damage. We have the Cyrus in hand. Even if you run away, you're kind of done so. But they're gonna just hit with that nice 80 damage, super effective. That is probably the saddest part about this deck, is that it's all psychic. So a lot of very good decks typically have 2 mons or 2 different kinds of weaknesses. Even the Zoroark deck. The Zoroark deck is overall weak to what was it, grass? Don't quote me on that. But what I was gonna point out is that the Bombardier is also weak to electric. So only having one weakness can skew you in some matchups. But right now it's showing we're having a very good showcase. Taking down the dark deck, no problemo. And now another dark deck having the Mega Absol, Hydreigon. This is very scary, especially since they have the extremely positive start with a +3 on that copycat. I'm gonna draw some cards myself. Looking for the Pokeball, got the Valiant, so I got something. I'm gonna hit with that 1. Actually, yeah, I think we just prime the back row because this is a very heavy copycat deck, and they usually don't run Field Blower or Guzma. So I'm just gonna risk that a little bit. They throw out the trail, they throw out the copycat, and once again, just like game 1, I was able to make a good prediction right there with the copycat. So definitely trust your instincts. If you gotta throw down cards, just throw down cards. It is a lot more worth, you potentially losing a tool or 2 compared to your opponent just drawing like 3-4 cards in one go. Never a fun time when that happens. So they're gonna draw the 2 Pokeball, and the BS will ensue very soon. Not really happy about how this went, but it is the reality of card games. They're gonna throw that out. They also have the Hydreigon in the back, Rocky Helmet in the front, and I think they just ripped my Sabrina, I want to say. It's not a bad pick, and they definitely do, because they just want that overall control. They don't want me controlling them, so any kind of control aspect, they're just going to take it. So I was contemplating the stadium a little bit because I did want to maybe take advantage of the trail, but I do get Leafs out. Get some little bit damage right there, and they definitely opt to swap out because they're in a very tight position. But here it is. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. That is the first heads, second heads, third heads. Yeah, this is exactly not what you want to happen during your runs, but this is the reality of card games. It is what it is. We're already 2-0. Yeah, so they can attack for free. Not really afraid of anything. I don't even have the Rocky Helmet on. They're just gonna attack, and I'm just trying to stay composed, like okay, whatever. But we throw that out, and realizing that's my last Cyrus, GG. So thanks for watching, y'all. Give it your best shot. Try this deck out. Let me know how it goes.